Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Let me slow down my prompter. Before I begin, I want to clarify that I follow the Spiritist doctrine, systematized by Allan Kardec, which is considered the promise of the Christ, that he would send a promised comforter, who would teach all the things and remind what he has said and has been lost. The doctrine has as its pillars the existence of God, the immortality of the soul, the plurality of existences, the plurality of inhabited worlds, and the communicability of the spirits. The message today is domestic fights and arguments. Although undesirable, they are necessary for the improvement of the family members. Giving in is not always an option on either side. One, because each one convinces themselves that they are right, and two, because each constructs their own reality, failing to see the other person's point of view. In any case, even if the other person remains stubborn, it is necessary to seek harmony at the expense of one's own pride, which should always be the object of self-combat. Let us remember that the pride and selfishness are the two main afflictions of humanity, which we should always recognize in ourselves, especially when we want to point fingers at others. We must practice walking in other person's shoes. That is, thinking, if I were the person as they are, how would I feel in this situation? It's the only way to step down from the pedestal that my ego has built for me, to think outside my own box. Difficult? Oh yes. Knowing oneself is never easy. It's recognizing the ugliness that exists within me. Beneath the veneer, beneath the veil that prevents me from seeing, which I have placed there myself, for this very purpose, selective and specialized blindness. As for hurtful words, spilled out in the moments of anger and dissatisfaction, they are a display, a demonstration of our imperfection, which still reigns within us. Those harm we direct contaminates and harm us more than the other person. Anger is wanting the other person to die, while we ourselves take the poison. It's necessary to exercise the dynamic acceptance regarding what we cannot change instantly, having the patience, in the meantime, to wait for a more favorable situation, working with what we have available now. If life invites us to change plans, to review tasks, to do things we no longer want to do but are still necessary in the face of circumstances, it's because we haven't yet detached ourselves from them, and they are necessary for our own growth. In the end, harmony and happiness are constructions that take time. No one builds them without combating their imperfections that they point out in others. It's easy to want the other person to change without looking at oneself. It's easy to want life to transform just because we want to claim our place in the sun when we haven't yet deserved it. The Divine Master said, "I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Whoever wants to follow me, let them take up their cross and come." Those words tells us that life's circumstances will force us to confront our darkest side, which will continue to present itself in situations that challenge and displease us until we change our focus, recognizing that imperfection before being in others is even more present in ourselves. Thank you for listening to me. Harmony and peace are constructions over time, are friendly spirits. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next message. Bye bye.